Use the library, please. I'm begging you. I need to use the library.
I'm sorry, sir. Speak to the boss.
It's locked. The building's locked.
You won't even tell us why.
Information officer. One more time. Information officer, Deidre Hill, 7808. Deidre Hill, information officer, 7808.
These people all paid library fees.
Information officer.
Who is in charge of all of these?
I am.
Okay, could you tell us what's the reason the building is closed?
Information officer, 7808.
What do you think?
I need to study!
Sergeant White, we gotta study!
It's midterms week! I have 2 midterms due tomorrow! I need books in the library! In the library! This is a public institution! I paid to How you lock a public institution?
I paid full tuition for this!
I want to study!
So I woke up this morning to a text saying the center was attacked, and I launched out of bed and ran into school. They closed the entire building down because they knew that if people saw what they were doing, there would be intense student outcry. Someone showed me a sign in front of the door saying like career and professional services. So it's obvious that they're trying to reappropriate the community and student center for administrative services.
And they didn't tell you anything. As the director of the center, they didn't ask you, they didn't talk to you?
Nothing. Actually, we've only, I've been to every single club and organizations meeting. I've gone through hoops. Almost all of us are in scholarship or other club programs. And every single one of the core has actually sacrificed to make sure that the club is chartered. It took me, I would say 6 hours to do all of the paperwork that made sure the club was chartered. I would constantly check in with student life. I have the email saying that the club has been approved and that we would be getting a budget. So, I mean, there's so much love in the center. The fact that they're challenging that is astonishing to me.
Many different, student groups, community groups, we come there to organize, we have meetings. I mean, we also study there. It's a good space. It was won over through struggle from the '69 strike. That's all the way on. And numerous times the administration has tried to close it down. So there's nothing new really. But I mean, right now it's very surprising. Right during 24-hour library, they closed down the whole building. They tell people that they can't. They tell everybody they can't come in. They close down the whole building to AJ. We just looked upstairs and they changed the sign to career and leadership development, some BS. And it's crazy. I mean, it's obviously an attack. I mean, many of the students like myself and others who've been organizing there were part of the Betrays protests. I've been part of fighting for the student rights here, but it seems like it's not something that's acceptable from administration. The administration is trying to neoliberalize the institution, naming things after Colin Powell, etc. So.
We're asking you to leave. If you don't leave, you're under arrest. Ma'am, I'm the same thing with you. We're asking you to leave the building. If you don't leave the building, you're under arrest.
I'm a journalist. I'm just trying to make sure everything's okay.
Matter. Please shut off the camera. Are you leaving? Are you leaving?
I have a question.
Yes.
I have my personal possessions inside. Can I get my personal possessions?
Tomorrow.
No, I need them now.
Tomorrow.
My personal.
Are you leaving? If not, you're under arrest.
My personal possessions.
If you're not, you're under arrest.
My personal possessions.
You're under arrest.
May I get my personal possessions?
You're under arrest, David.
May I get my personal?
I already told you no. I already told you no.
Every time we go into the center, it's alive and bustling with life. There's activism that flourishes out of there. And honestly, a lot of us, when you find community in your school, it makes you do a lot better in your classes. We actually have classes coming out of there. Professors would rather have class in the Shakur Center because of the energy and the history. And for a city college to erase that is such a slap in the face to what this institution was built on, which is working class students. I mean, this college has like such a beautiful history of resistance and activism, and they're just trying to erase this. Why?